I'm Amanda with the ABR Roadshow, and today we are in Naples, New York at Roots Cafe, where they make an incredible Brussels sprout hash. Let's get inside and make some. I'm in the kitchen with Andrew. Andrew, what are we making today?
We're making Brussels sprout hash with bacon and eggs.
Ooh, awesome. Let's get started.
All right, you gotta start your Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
They'll take the longest.
All right.
Just a little clarified butter here.
Ooh, yum. So you toss them in some butter.
Yeah, just take a handful of them and then just let them cook for 5-6 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Andrew, you got done cooking this beautiful dish. I'll take this off your hands.
Careful
from
top.
you.
It's roasted with celery, onion, minced garlic, and chili flakes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the eggs are also local from a place called Fisher Hill, and we just fry them up and top it with chives and parsley, and there you go.
All right. Is the bacon also from a pig from the backyard?
No, but it used to be.
Oh, yeah, really?
we used to buy them from a guy in Geneva.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, a very local, fresh
Yes.
plate of food right here, right now.
Been around since day one.
Oh, I don't have any of the bacon, but don't worry.
That's all right.
I'll get to the bacon here in a second.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Exactly. That is beautiful.
Thumbs up.
That's fantastic. There's some spice in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's
chili
like,
flake.
so there's the kick that's coming from the potatoes.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of crunch on that Brussels sprout. The egg is cooked perfectly. So it's seasoned really well where it's creamy. It's got a little spice to it. Like that is delicious. I would clap for you if I had 2 hands free. Andrew, this is amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. I'm excited to dig into the bacon and keep eating this, but I know I have more to eat in the dining room, so we'll see what else that you've cooked up in the dining room in just a second. So we're here in the dining room with Mandy. Mandy, tell me a little bit of backstory about how you came to own Roots Cafe.
2 sisters actually started Roots Cafe, very good friends of mine. We were at a mutual friend's birthday party, and Michelle looked at me and said, I wish you would quit your job and come and work for us. And I said, funny thing, I did just quit my job and I would love to come and work for you. So I was the manager here for about 3 years, and Melissa and Michelle both had young children. It's really not a business to have a young family. It's demanding. It's all of your time. It's 7 days a week. And they decided they really had to like reset some priorities. So we were working together on the line one day and Michelle said, you know, I think we're just going to sell the whole business. And I said, you know what? Don't tell anybody. So I went home and I told my husband, and he laughed, and I didn't laugh. And he laughed again, and I still didn't laugh. And he was like, you're serious. And I said, I was. And I was in a tough spot. I had lost my father and a very dear friend not long before, and I needed a lifeline. So this was my lifeline. And we shut down, we renovated, we put the full bar in, we used upstairs. Upstairs didn't used to be used. And that was it. That just really became like 12 years later, here we are.
Yeah.
So
kind of crazy how you blink and it just time goes by.
yes.
So when you're here in the beautiful Finger Lakes region of New York, and you have a winery right next door, so it's like obviously it's a
Yes, inspire more wine.
Mm-hmm. So tell me about how that relationship works with the winery and how that's kind of inspired you to run a business that's on a wine trail.
Yeah, that was kind of by default. The wine trail is its own entity, and when we opened, we worked very well in unison with one another. We carry their wines exclusively. We figure we're on their property, we're on that site, It works out well with guests. They can come and eat before a wine tasting or after a wine tasting. There can be a wait for a table in the summer. I mean, we're a small venue, so it's always nice to say, why don't you go have a wine tasting? Or why don't you go take a walk through the vineyard? Or feel free to go down and look at the gardens in the back. And we really help each other out, very much so, and our staff kind of floats back and forth between events and things like that. And the kids from the Moores worked here growing up, and Diane and I have always been very, very close. We go way back. So it really is, it's more of a friendship than a business relationship. And we've always treated it that way, and I think that's why it works better. Like, business is the base, but our friendship and our families are always first, and then everything else just kind of falls into place.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, obviously you got the wineries and you've got the wine. You have an extensive cocktail menu too, where you're also bringing in some of these fresh elements.
Yes.
So when did you bring that into the process?
we started that pretty early on, and then we realized too, like, we could play with things. So we changed, like, probably 3 or 4 times a year we changed the cocktail menu. There's a couple staples that are always there that they've come off, and people are like, where'd the cardamom Manhattan go? You know, or what do you mean you changed the white sangria? You know? So some of those are staples, but we've also found that, you know, you can play with fresh fruits. You can infuse things into whatever you like.
Yeah.
So it's fun to be creative. Like, we really don't have any rules. We really just say, like, we'll try anything. I mean, we had a burger one year. We couldn't think of a name for it because it was watermelon rind relish with the whipped feta.
Oh.
And we probably spent 20 minutes trying to come up with the name, and I needed to print the menu, so I literally just put the Just Trust Us. And that was the name of the burger, was the Just Trust Us burger.
Yeah.
And so we just play around. We really don't have any rules.
That's awesome. Well, and I think that you've hired such a creative, dedicated staff too that like knows they have these freedoms to play with and feels like their family as well with everyone else that you're family with in the community.
Yeah, very much so. And the nice thing too is I think our staff spends as much time together outside of work as they do here. So, I mean, they are truly all friends, you know? So, and that helps too because everybody really looks out for one another. And I mean, in the community, like so many of the kids who come through here, they're adults now, but, you know, we coach them in baseball. Or, you know, we used to take them on summer vacations, or, you know, we were with them as they were coming up through grade school and high school. So it really is, it's all very, very close. It's a close-knit group.
So I think we got to get to the food now.
Okay.
Because I've just been like salivating over this because it's so like visually stunning. Like especially this, it's like such a pop of color. So what are we looking at here?
So you're looking at homemade agnolotti. So we make the pasta in-house. And this one happens to be featuring sweetgrass beef with a charred shallot filling. It has a sun-dried tomato cream sauce and basil oil. So the pasta is made fresh, and we roll through probably every couple of days with more pasta.
Let me get some extra sauce in there. Get a bite of this. This is incredible. Like man, it's just like such a strong like flavor that hits you, but like in the most wonderful way possible, where you're getting all the flavor of the oils in there, and then of the sauce, and then that beef. I can just tell that
yeah, the grass-fed beef is amazing.
That cow was loved, and I am loving this cow. Wow, that is just an explosion of flavor.
Good.
That is incredible.
Yeah, the guys do an amazing job. Josh and Andrew are absolutely phenomenal.
Amazing. So I'm going to push this aside for a second, although don't worry, I'm coming back to it. Now, what is this beauty?
So this is probably one of our best signature dishes. It's our brisket. So we do a coffee braised brisket. So it's cooked, it's a slow roasted for about 5.5 to 6 hours in coffee. Yeah, this is one of Danica's favorites.
That is incredible. You really taste the coffee in there. Like, and that's normally where you wouldn't think of like, oh, I want coffee and meat.
Exactly. It really helps break it down and it tenderizes it. It just gives you that subtle background note, and the brown sugars kind of come through with it too and play well off the coffee.
Yeah, it just gives it a real just like depth. Like there's just different layers to the taste of the meat, and then of course you've got like the garlic and the potatoes, and all of it comes together for just one really amazing bite. So that
I'm
is
glad
amazing.
you enjoyed it.
Oh, I mean, I love it. I can't wait to like clean this plate. So, I mean, I love what you're doing. I love that you could just tell in here where you're featuring the local artists and the local flowers, and so much staff that's been here forever, and all of the local farms, and how much love that you put into this place where you're like, I need this place.
It's a labor of love.
And how this place has served you and so many people that are leaving notes inside of your tables that you've really created something really special here. So thank you so much for allowing us to come here and experience it today. We really appreciate being here, and you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you.